Good evening, one and all. My name is Mac. My call sign is Victor Alpha 3 India Mike Whiskey, and I'm coming to you from Hamilton, Ontario, Canada. We're monitoring the VE3 ZOE repeater. It's Sunday night approaching 7 p.m., and the Lake Ontario Radio Club net will begin in under a minute. Our net controller tonight is our friend Bill from Dundas, Ontario, VE3IUK. So let's stand by and wait for the big clock on the wall to swing over to 7 p.m. Please stand by.
Okay, good evening, folks. This is Victor Echo 3 India Uniform Kilowatt Bill in Dundas. And I'm the host this evening for the Lake Ontario Radio Club Net. This net meets 5 times weekly, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday on this repeater at 7 p.m. Thursdays at 7 p.m. on a simplex frequency of 446.125. I'll now stand by for any priority or quick one and done stations. Come now.
Victor Alpha 3, Mike Hotel Victor.
Victor Alpha 3, Mike Hotel Victor, VA3IUK. Good evening, Mark. How are you?
Good evening, Bill. Just a one and done for me tonight, my friend. I hope you're healing okay from your mishap there. I got dinner just arrived, so I'll just say hello to everyone and turn it back to Ned. Victor Alpha 3, Mike Hotel Victor.
Yeah, the pain's starting to subside from it. I've got a lot of war wounds on my hands and my nose and my face, but we're getting there. But thanks a lot, and enjoy your dinner.
7-3.
All right, any other quick one and dones before I ask for regular check-ins? VA3IUK listening. Okay, nothing heard, so we'll stand by for anyone who would like to check into the Lake Ontario Radio Club net. Come now.
VA3VT.
VA3IMW.
VA3WPG.
Okay, you got VA3BT, VA3IMW, and VA3WPG. Was there another station in there?
VE3SMN.
Okay, guys, well, we'll go up to the top of what I have here, and we'll start with Albert, VA3BT, VA3IUK. Good evening.
Hey, good evening, Bill, and everybody on frequency. Not a whole lot on my end here. Didn't do a whole lot today. Just did a lot of driving and visiting. But anyways, yeah, did a lot of that today. But yeah, no radio today. Just turned the radio on this evening to check into the net here. Other than that, we're getting ready to head up tomorrow out to Barrie. And it looks like there's snow up there. Anyways, we'll hand it back over to you there, Bill. VA3BT.
Well, enjoy that long ride up to Barrie. Do you use the 407 for part of your journey, or how do you go up there?
I take the regular route. I leave early enough in the morning that I avoid all that. But coming home on Friday, I take the 407.
Yeah, I can't blame you from there, that's for sure. I remember a friend of mine took me up north to MacTier a couple of years ago, and he avoided Toronto. I can't remember which route he took, but he ended up going up to Highway 9 and coming out to the 400 that way, because he wanted to avoid all the crapola.
Well, yeah, if you're on the 400 heading, coming back home, you get those accidents on the 400. I just take the side road and avoid all that.
Yeah, that's what he did, and actually saved us a lot of time. But anyways, I hope that you don't get involved with too much snow, and you didn't miss too much on the bands today. It was pretty crowded with the contest, and you did have some luck on 17 meters, but the bands were not in the greatest shape today.
Yeah, I figured as much. It hasn't been good there the last little bit, but it is what it is.
Roger did get the Canary Islands though, so I was happy about that.
There you go.
Anyway, thanks a lot for checking in, Albert, and enjoy the weekend. We'll be looking forward to you checking in via YouTube. And speaking of YouTube, I see that Larry has also checked in on YouTube and yourself. So don't forget to smash that like button, folks. And with that, let's move on down to Mac, VA3IMW V3IUK.
Good evening, Bill, one and all, everybody who's listening, and for those about to check in, we salute you. Yeah, sorry, Matt, for the big boots. We must have doubled. Anyways, yep, tomorrow's Monday. They're threatening all kinds of weather disaster coming up in the week, and but strangely enough, temperatures will peak in 2 to 5 degrees throughout the week, and then I think towards the end of the week maybe top off, maybe even near double digits. So trusting that things are going to stay somewhat temperate for us down here in the lower portion of the province. Yes, contesters, my goodness gracious, why is it that the American contesters get ruder and more belligerent every contest? And I hate to generalize, but it seems to be a trend. Anyways, obviously, I tried to work as many stations as possible, non-contest stations, that is. And I can understand why Chuck didn't want to play this round with all that extraneous exchange. Anyways, we did manage to say hello to the usual suspects, some folks that we are usually keeping an eye out for. So not a bad radio day overall, but contesting aside, as well as the QSB that I noticed on several bands. Anyways, thanks for doing this one, Bill. Looking forward to a productive week, I hope, for one and all. And I'll turn it back to you. Thanks again.
Yeah, Roger, there was a lot of QSB. I made all my point of contacts on 17 meters. Was quite happy though. That's fine. And as I say, I got into I think I got far west as Iowa, and also got into the Canary Islands. So I was quite happy about that. So, just one question, Mac. Your sideband net is down to once a month on Sunday. Which Sunday of the month is it?
It would be the first Sunday of every month. So I think we're due for December. Is it 1st or 3rd?
I'd have to check my calendar, but yeah, regardless, I just wanted to sort of put that bug in people's ears. So if there's anybody that hasn't checked in for a while and they're not hearing your sideband net, they'll know why. So, by the way, I guess I might as well get you to do a plug for the 21st of December as well.
All right, very good. So the first Sunday of December is actually December 7th. So 2 weeks after that will be the winter solstice, December 21st. And looking forward to everybody getting out and getting together at the, oh my goodness gracious, the Heritage site right behind City Hall. Yeah, I'll come up with a name really, really quick, but not this quick. Anyways, start time to be announced, and stuff starts with a W. Anyways, I'm sure you'll think of it. So yes, December 21st, group activation at the Heritage site downtown in Hamilton. Should be nice and sheltered. And I'm sure we'll be out of the wind and staying comfortable. Anyways, thanks for that, Bill. And you can fill in the blanks for the name of the park that I missed.
Yeah, I don't know what the official name is, but I know it as Whitehorn.
Yep, that's the one. Yeah, it starts with a W. Yeah, I'm sure it's something to go with that. So, anyways, yep, we got it. And also noticing that Steve has just Steve. Is it Steve? No, it's Edward. Sorry. Edward has checked in. Victor Echo 3, Victor Yankee Tango. He's also checked in on YouTube. So all the best, one and all. And I'll turn it back to you.
Okay, thanks for that, Mac. Yeah, we're a hardy bunch, so we'll do okay. Kind of looking forward to that outing, and thanks a lot for checking in. And let's see what Chris is up to. VA3WPG, VA3IUK. Good evening, Chris.
VA3WPG, everybody. We were thinking of Whitehorn National Historic thing and McQuestion House, if that's what we're getting at. Other than that, I flicked on the HF today for a bit. F10 noise on 40. Chuck 20 still had the strong stations coming in. Didn't stick around too long. I assumed it was still the number contest, and I'm not really into those. I'm more the POTA and 12 Days of Christmas, which I believe will be coming up soon. Other than that, just listening to the net and the background. And yeah, not much else. VA3WPG.
Yeah, unfortunately, they're contesting till 10 p.m. tonight, so we have to put up with that nonsense for a little bit longer, Chris.
Condition-wise, I'm probably not even going to bother turning it on again tonight.
Yeah, Roger, yeah. Well, I stayed away from everything. I didn't get any porta parts on 12 meters, but as I say, I got a half a dozen on 17, so it is what it is. But as Max said, there was a lot of QSB, and the band was a bit noisy because of that K index being, slightly high. But well, it was still a not bad day. But thanks a lot for checking in, Chris.
Actually, when I checked the conditions, I was up at like 130 the other day, and just let me go into that actually for a second here. It's called the, what are those two numbers at the bottom here? Electron flux and proton flux were actually in the 6 digits, like 165,000. Unless, yeah, that was a typo, but yeah, 165,000.
That's a lot of protons floating around, whether way you slice it.
Numbers have been pretty up there, so still at K2A20, so yeah. Just gonna ignore the HF again tonight. Other than that, I'll just be listening along. Have a good evening, everybody. VA3WPG.
Okay, Chris, thanks a lot for checking in, and enjoy the evening. And Matt, V3SMN, V3IUK, good evening. How you doing?
Good evening, Bill. Good evening, everyone on net. All is well here. How's my signal tonight before I carry on?
Audio is good, about a half a slice of bacon frying, so almost full quality.
All right. I was trying on low power just to see. Well, crank her up for this. But yeah, everything's good here. It's been very busy. It's the tire season at work, which means a few late evenings and sometimes weekends. Getting caught up and, looking after my own cars too and stuff like that and the family. And I've been doing work around the house, getting things ready for winter and just sort of cleaning up and thinning out and, taking things to the dump and kind of a spring cleaning, just a little later in the year than most. But other than that, all is well, and let you get on with the net. Thanks for checking me in, and 7-3 to those who won't get to say that to later, and right back to you, Bill.
Okay, yeah, very good. So in a roundabout way, everybody's getting their tires changed. Anyway, yeah. Well, at least that keeps you busy, keeps you out of trouble, and I think as far as the cleaning goes, we don't need spring as an excuse to haul stuff away. Earlier this week, I found a place online that will come and pick up all your scrap metal for free, so we got rid of a bunch of old electronics and scrap metal, and it saved us a trip to the dump.
right on. That's the way to do it. We're thankful to be on a busy street for things like that, and stuff that has some scrap value or stuff that's not really garbage, some, stuff that other people could probably use and stuff like that. We just put it out on the curb, and it's usually gone pretty quick, so that helps us out. And the rest of it gets stuffed in the trailer and hauled away.
Yep, that's the way to do it. But anyways, this place is Monster Metal Recycling or whatever. And anyways, they come and pick up your stuff for free. I was pretty impressed. I called them at 2 o'clock on Monday afternoon. I think they were here Tuesday morning before 11. So the turnaround time was very quick.
Oh, that's great. That's nothing worse than having piles of junk laying around. It's nice to do all the hard work and get it ready and then just have it gone.
Yep, absolutely. Anyways, I guess I should move on. Anything else before I move on, Matt?
Nope, that's all, Bill. Thanks for doing the net. And hello and 7-3 to everyone who's listening. And I'll let you carry on. VA3SMN, I'll be listening. Back to you, Bill.
Yeah, roger that. And for anybody that's concerned, I guess the Alouettes are leading 7-0. I don't even know who they're playing because once Hamilton's out of it, I don't worry about it. Anyway, let's see if there's anyone else who would like to check into the Lake Ontario Radio Club net. Come now. VA3LBI. Victor Alpha 3, Charlie Juliet Zulu. Okay, I got V3LBI, V3KDT, and VA3CJZ. Did I miss anybody? I guess not. We'll start with Larry, V3LBI, V3IUK. Good evening. Evening, Bill. Everybody on net. Nothing really to report, Bill. Just coming to listen along, so do a little work downstairs in the basement, the family room. Got a little project to do tomorrow. Other than that, been a quiet day. I didn't do too much here. I was sort of recovering from my fall on Friday, so I just sort of watched a few videos on YouTube today and played a little bit of radio. So that's all I did, Larry. Well, don't forget to put that claim in for that $2,000 radio you fell and broke on the way down. No, but it's funny you mentioned that because I am going to call the city of Burlington Monday morning because at least I want to know that that was taken care of so that nobody else trips over it. Because, believe me, Larry, it could happen to somebody that can see. The stump was about 2 inches out of the ground, maybe about 4 inches round, and if you veered off that sidewalk and you weren't paying attention, you would trip over it. No, I hear you saying, Bill, and a good idea. Yes, absolutely. All right, sir, I'll pass it back to you and pick up the other couple that'll be in behind there. So, VE3LBI listening. Okay, Larry, thanks a lot for checking in, and you have a good evening. VE3KDT, V3IUK, good evening, Noel. How are you?
Good evening, Bill, and everyone else listening there. Yeah, not too much to report in the way of radio or anything else. Just taking her easy. Just been a lot of running around and, not spring cleaning, but just taking care of a lot of the administrative stuff that needs to get done. Going to a whole bunch of different offices and everything else. So, yeah, just been nothing entertaining that way. Just the usual stuff. Yeah, that was about all I had. Sorry.
Oh, it's okay. Yep, there's serious stuff that has to be done, but it sounds like you're on top of it, so that's good.
Yeah, it's a lot of. I've never been a big fan of all the back end stuff, so keep at it and get it all done. But yeah, I was with it.
Yeah, I'm certainly with you there. But anyway, thanks for checking in, and have a good evening, Noel, and appreciate your check-in. Let's pick up Chuck and see what he's up to. VA3CJZ, V3IUK.
VA3, CJZ. Good evening, Bill, and all on net. Yeah, another fairly quiet day for me. I managed to get 2 photo parks earlier, and yeah, anything else was pretty much out of the question. And as everybody, as you mentioned there, it's going to go on till 10 p.m. And then hopefully the band conditions after that will remain nice, and we can start back up again. Other than that, I've been getting my 12-inch cast iron frying pan ready for reseasoning. So I took a grinder, and I have these special, they're like sandpaper wheels. It's not like the stone wheels that you get or whatever for grinders, because otherwise it'd be kind of hard on the cast iron pan. So I have these special sandpaper wheels, and cleaned up the whole bottom of the pan there, and I'm about to turn the oven on to 500 and start reseasoning. I'm back to you there, Bill.
Yeah, it's interesting you mentioned that. I've got a cast iron frying pan here that's probably, oh my gosh, it's over 30 years old, and I love it. And it's probably time for me to reseason mine, but I certainly don't have the attachment you do for a drill there. But good reminder for me to reseason mine as well.
Yeah, me too. I just love cooking in cast iron pan. I mean, you can use it on the stovetop, you can put it on the barbecue, you can put it in the oven. Oh yeah, and they're not cheap, so when they come on sale, we like to get something in the cast iron department there. So yeah, we'll see how that goes, and watched a couple of videos online there just to reaffirm what I already knew, and gonna go for it again. Anyhow, Bill, thanks for doing this one. Tomorrow night will be Monday, and I will be hosting the Monday Night Accidental Net at 7 p.m. right here on the ZOE repeater. Back to you, Bill.
Yeah, very good. Yeah, there's a guy on YouTube that has done a lot of videos on cast iron maintenance and cooking, and his channel, I think, is Cowboy Ken Rollins, and he does quite a bit with cast iron, and he swears by it.
Oh yeah, I don't know if you remember a couple of years ago, maybe during the pandemic, there these guys called the Barbecue Pit Boys were making videos, and they cooked on a barbecue all the time, and they've used the skillets, as they call them, and I like watching that, man. Those good old boys down south there, they can cook.
Yeah, we'll check out this Cowboy Ken Rollins. He also uses a cast iron Dutch oven to do a lot of cooking over an open fire.
Oh yeah, waiting for one of those to go on sale.
Yeah, my mother used to have one. I don't know what happened to it, but she used to cook on that thing. Wonderful stews. You can do bread. You can do a lot of things with it.
Definitely a versatile tool for sure, Bill. All right, I'll let you see if there's anyone else out there, and thanks again, Bill.
Okay, Chuck, thanks for your check-in, and enjoy the evening. Anyone else for Lake Ontario Radio Club Net? Come now.
That's you.
Okay, I got Steven there, but there was a station, I think, underneath you as well. So I got VA3IMW. Was there another station in there? I guess not. VA3IMW, V3IUK. Good evening, Steve. How are you?
Hello to everybody on net here this evening. Not much to report, Bill. Just another lazy day. Too cold to do anything outside unless we're shoveling. 4-letter word there, except it's more than 4 letters. But anyway, yeah, that's about it. Just taking it easy today and going back into work tomorrow. And what am I working this week? I think I'm working Monday, Tuesday, off Wednesday, Thursday, and then the weekend. Yeehaw. So not a very exciting week coming up. But anyway, that's the way life goes sometimes. So, I just noticed I'm on the reverse. Oh, that's okay. Everybody's hearing me loud and clear. All right, that's about it, Bill. I'll let you pick up whoever's next. VE3IUK, VA3IMW.
Yeah, I was about to let you know that, but I thought I heard something strange going on at the beginning of your signal. Which radio are you on?
I'm on 857.
Oh, okay, all right. You're through the repeater now, right?
Yeah, I just hit the button there. I'm on the reverse for this very same reasons, much like Chuck's reasons. Sometimes, like, I don't get the repeater at full strength. It wavers from full strength, 40 over, all the way to the right, and then it as you guys are talking, it's bouncing down to like 7 units, sometimes 5-ish units. Dips below my squelch level. So at that point, I just hit the button and I forget I hit it. But anyway, that's the way it goes. Back to you, Bill.
Yeah, Roger, to that I understand why. Okay, yeah, makes sense. But anyways, I know that Terry there is got intentions of trying to improve the signal. I remember talking to him, I don't know, probably a month ago now, to get the antenna back, and I guess it was cut in half, but he can probably repair that, and he's looking at getting some tower and feed line, but I would imagine that will probably be a warm weather project, so, but I mean, we're just happy to be able to have the repeater up. And I see that Andy Cowley has checked in. I'm not familiar with that name, but maybe you folks are, but good evening, Andy. Anyways, anything else, Steve, before I move on?
No, that's about it there, Bill. Unless I think of something. But okay, we'll let you pick up the next one there and see who's still out there. Thanks for doing the net there, Bill. VE3IUK, VA3IMW.
Yep, VA3IMW, VA3IUK. Yep, thanks a lot, Steve. And yeah, your audio sounds good, by the way, on that radio. No problems with that at all. So we'll stand by and see if there are any other check-ins to the Lake Ontario Radio Club. Come now. All right, nothing heard. Any last call check-ins or rechecks before I close the net? VA3IUK is waiting for you to check in. Okay, so it seems that's it. So we had 10 check-ins. That includes the YouTube check-ins. And I'd like to thank all those that did check in, and also thanks to Terry, V3IQL, for the use of the repeater. Very much appreciated. We appreciate all your efforts and getting it back up after it was down. Very much appreciated. So this is V3IUK, Bill in Dundas, saying good evening to everybody and turning this repeater and related frequencies back to normal amateur use 7.3.
There we go. That brings the net to a close, as well as the live stream. 7-3s, one and all. That's how we say goodbye.